Hi everybody, welcome to Monkey Island Madness. This is a regular Monday stream, only we started a little bit early today. And so today I'm going to go ahead and ink my Inktober drawing. But before I do that, I'm going to show you guys how little willpower I actually have. Because I told you guys that I had ordered um, the Prima watercolors because I have the Jane Davenport and I have used these. I just stick them back in their box so they feel new for a long time. Um, I love these. I mean, I love these crazy bright color Jane Davenport. And so, and then I ordered the Prima because when I looked them up on Amazon, they looked exactly the same, right? So I went ahead and I ordered. Isn't that just beautiful on the screen right there? Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. And they last a long time, you guys. I can tell. I haven't had them that long. But anyway, I ordered the Prima, and they come in this little box. But looking at them on Amazon, they look like the exact same product. They're in the same little tin, only black. But these were really cheap. They were like 14 bucks. Okay. And I bought the classic, which I'm glad I did because it's got, you know, all the classic colors, right? So I just had a little announcement come up on my computer that I had to put away. But anyway, look at that pink, Eileen. For you, just that pink alone should be reason to buy it. But anyway, so I use these, and they are very similar. They really are. Except, and it could be in my head, and you guys, if you have these, tell me if it's in my head. I thought they were a little grittier. Um, like these just flow like crazy. There's no grit. There's no nothing. They're just perfect. These just felt grittier to me, which is, or chalkier, whatever, which is kind of an indication that they're inexpensive watercolors, right? And I'm not unhappy with them. For 14 bucks, I think this is a great set. For 14 bucks, you almost can't beat it. But they don't feel to me like they flow as smooth. And I use these primarily in my Beast, so it's like I'm using them on the cheapest paper possible. All right, is the tropical set Prima? So anyway, I did end up going to Michael's. I had Robert run me over there because I did have a good coupon that day. And I went ahead and I got the other Jane Davenport. Not the new one, but what's this one called? The neutral set of the Jane Davenport. And I've only used these a couple times. But so far, I'm really liking them. But the black isn't real black, I don't think. Like, look at the two blacks. I think the Prima black is better, but it's different paper too. White, it's hard to tell. But when you compare them to the Jane Davenports, they're not all that dissimilar, really. So now I'm beginning to collect watercolors, which was the last thing I thought I would do. All right, what's she talking about? $1,000 to $60? Is anyone buying the twinkling H2Os? No, I'm not buying any twinkling H2Os. I don't need water that twinkles. I got all this that makes my water twinkle, you know? All right. Yeah, I'm not getting those. When I see swatches, it makes me think about my fail of yesterday, swatching polychromos. And in the middle of the sheet, I noticed my pencils were out of order. Oh, bummer, Leah. Okay. Teresa, you are saying that they're the Prima Tropical set? Don't tell me. Anyway, but I'm just warning you right now. When the new set of the Jane Davenport watercolors show up at Michael's, I will be buying them. I'm just saying. I really love them. But one sad thing, it's sad to me, is that since I've got these, I haven't used my Neocolor 2s because I use these now. Which, that kind of bums me out because I invested a lot in Neocolor 2s. But I won't put these back in their boxes right now because we might end up having to play with them because they're just so awesome. So look at all the fun little tins I have. There's like fun little tins everywhere now. Okay, so Teresa, I have to remember the tropical set. In fact, I better write myself a note. I have notes everywhere when I'm done here. Hi, Julie. They're the Prima Tropicals. Okay. And that darn Dee Dee, oh, I swear. I can't say I'm not going to watch her because that's stupid. I know I'm always going to watch her. I don't care what it costs me. But now she's got me wanting that crazy Wreck This Journal color book. And I never did the black and white one. Hi, Scooby. Yeah, I never did the black and white one, but there's something about that color one that is just like, it's making me want it so bad. But that, thankfully, that was the only thing she did this morning that made me want to spend money, I think, even though Trouble was putting in links like a freak. Are you going to do Wreck This Journal, Eileen? The color one. I think I want to. It's like, I think on Amazon. I can't remember what it was. Let me look here real quick. Oh, it's already in my cart. No, maybe it's not. I don't even remember if I put it in there. I did put it in there. It's $12.71 at Amazon. I don't know if that's a good price or not. So, yeah, I think I want to do this one. And I resisted the other one. Oh, anyway. All right, Teresa, you may have sold me on that. Okay, she said no, she's not nuts yet, so apparently that means she's not going to be doing it. All righty then. And then what else was I going to show you guys? I didn't have much else to show you. I don't think I bought anything at Michael's that day. But then I went in to pick up Robert's medicine, and look at this cool little free thing they had at the pharmacy. It's just like a little pill holder, but wouldn't that make an awesome travel watercolor kit? I think it's awesome. Okay, and what I told Robert, because I made him pick up one too. Why do they only have 6 days? Do most people only take medicine 6 days of the week? I mean, why would you do that? For a watercolor set, it's awesome. But, and I'll cover it with stickers or whatever, but, yeah, why would you only have 6 days? Maybe it's for travel or something, but to me, I'm thinking, okay, if you're going to make a little pill case for somebody, why would you only put 6 days in it? Duh. Anyway, so yeah, I may end up, I do have some tube, well, I have some tube gouache that I may end up putting in there. Okay, and Maggie came in, and I have to read her note real quick. Got to get off Ustream, shutting your computer down. Well, bye, Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Bye, Maggie. Ustream it acted up for me a little bit the other night, but otherwise it's been real good. Hi, CB. So anyway, I'm going to start inking because I think that's the only other thing. And then I'll show you the Zentangle when I finish this. But anyway, my Inktober for today is going to be Pinocchio. I drew it while Dee Dee streamed, and now all I gotta do is ink it. So, and there was a ton of them to pick from, and every day it's a pain for me to pick out which one I want to draw. But there were two that I narrowed it down to, and they were both more of the older fashion kind, right? But this one where he was a marionette, I think appealed to me a lot. 6 tablets on one day. Why would you do that? You'd have to fill it every night. Anyway, so here we go. We're going to start inking Pinocchio. And the lines that are coming down here are his marionette lines. And I hope I do better inking than I did just that. And I have to draw mine in pencil first because I'm just not that good yet, right? Alright, and the rest of it I think I'm going to do in 03. You fell asleep at Dee Dee's stream? Well, here it's kind of early. I don't know what time it is in the UK. So here we go. Hopefully you can see okay. I did turn the lights on this morning because I can't draw in the dark. I like Pinocchio, and I was really tempted to draw one with his nose real long, like this long, and call it Eileen. Did you get any more response from Fritz Freeling on your drawing? I didn't get any response from anybody. Where did you see that, Teresa? Was it on... I didn't get any response that I'm aware of. But I have to say I am behind on comments. But did you see something I'm not aware of, Teresa? It's 5:30 p.m. here? Well, it was nap time for you, Dorothy. Of course you fell asleep. I was just bugging you, Eileen. I'm just checking to see if you're paying attention. I'm not always sure. And the only thing I know about Pinocchio, I haven't looked up when he was created. I know he's very old because Pinocchio was around when I was a kid, so I knew he qualified. So I know he's a Disney cartoon, but I don't know who drew him or anything. And all of these, quite frankly, you guys, and I think this every time I draw one, are you kidding, Teresa? Well, I'm going to have to go there. Yeah, he was the original artist. The Fritz Freeling was for Porky and Petunia. Huh, that's cool. But anyway, what was I even saying? All of these, frankly, are going to look so much better in color. So every day I think that is, oh, I wish I was doing the color. Because Pinocchio is very colorful. His little jumper was red, and I wanted to do it in color. So eventually I think I will be doing, I'll make copies of these, but I will do them in color. Well, I'm excited now, Teresa. I thought I had notifications turned on. Maybe I don't. I know I get notifications from you, Teresa. There's a couple of people who are really good about commenting. That's fun. And I actually today, because I had just enough pages in my book to finish today, right? Or for today to be the middle of the book, and I thought, oh, I have so many cartoons left that I want to draw that I went ahead and added more pages to my book today. The tweet said, what the heck are you doing? I didn't know I was famous, Teresa. Hot damn. That's exactly probably what happened, Eileen. What the heck are you doing? Leave the drawing to the people who know what the heck they're doing. But these have been fun, 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 I have to say. Oh, I thought of the other thing that I looked up on Amazon. Thank you, Terry Trouble. But Dee Dee went and got me one, so I'm all good. With those rub-ons. Those rub-ons Dee Dee got are very cool. I like them. And I use stuff like that in my Beast a lot. And this shoe, for whatever reason, doesn't look right to me, but what are you going to do? The inking is the really easy part of this. Eileen does not have to be nice. Really. It would ruin her whole day, and I just can't have that on my conscience. So, she's fine. Because I think it's easy to forget that Pinocchio started out as a little wooden boy. I've tried not to do a lot of the Disney characters, but boy, when you're looking up old cartoons, it's hard. Oh, sorry. It's hard to find a lot of the very well-known ones that are not owned by Disney now. For real. All right, I think I've got him inked. I'll do the lettering last. I'm going to erase him and see if there's any touch-up I need to do. Oh, my eraser's over here. Yeah, hi Jennifer. You knew me before I was famous. Yeah, exactly. somehow I don't think fame is going to come knocking on my door. I forgot 2 little lines here, apparently. Oops, I forgot another one of those. Don't erase over a brand new drawn line. It will smudge. I learned the hard way. You think he has a cold? Why does he have a cold? He looks so cute. He looks like a wooden little boy. Alright, I'm going to draw in highlight there so I don't forget it. And we'll give Pinocchio his dark hair. And then I may have to pull the original back up. Actually, I'm going to use the number 2 for this, if I can find it. No, I thought I heard Ratatouille out there. Alrighty. Nope, Melody, if you feel like you need to take a nap, you just take a nap. I am all about everybody doing exactly what they want to do. I do have a list, Julie, but I don't have like a list by day. I just do whatever I feel like on any given day. Is pretty much how this is going. Let's see. I am going to have to get the original back because I looked up Jiminy Cricket in the meantime because I was thinking this drawing feels a little out of balance to me because I added the lettering over here. I didn't put the lettering in first. Okay, his nose is full. Yep. So I thought, well, I could put a little Jiminy Cricket over here. And I still may do it, but I just don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. There comes a point during the day where I'm just going like, okay, you've spent enough time. Move on to something else now. So, there's so many cute ones of Pinocchio. And I'm trying to keep them relatively simple because you can't spend all day, right? I suppose you could, but yeah, get nothing else done. All right, hang on. I'm looking for it. I know it's in here because I drew it this morning. Maybe I already passed it. I don't know. Oh, I guess I could put this under here and let you guys see how many cute ones there are. I think I passed it. I don't think I got this far. Geppetto would have been fun to draw too. That one would have been fun. But see, then I look at it and go, oh my God, I don't have all day to do this. I'm going backwards because I think I've already passed it. This one is very cool too. I like that one. That was a maybe. All right, I can't find it, so I'm just going to go ahead and make the shadows like I want them. I was going to go ahead and try and shade it, because remember, after I get the shading on, when I go to make the copy, it's there for good, unless I erase it. So I like this one a lot. That was almost the one I did, because he looked like a little wooden boy there. All right, maybe I didn't go far enough. I don't know. And Pinocchio has had beaucoup different kinds styles of lettering through the years, because I'm trying to do the lettering in addition to the character, right? They have changed his font a ton of times, so I went with a real simple one because it was easy to draw. I do like doing the lettering though. I like that a lot. That one's really cute too. But then Jiminy Cricket would have been this big on my page. Tom and Jerry are on my list. I'm pretty sure. I'll pull it out here in a minute and look, but I'm pretty sure they are. That one's really cute. See, this is why I can sit here and it'll take me an hour to pick out the drawing I'm going to do before I actually do it. I don't find it, so oh well, we'll do the shading the way we want. Let's see. Where the list is, right, there's the list. See how it's gone to 2 pages now. We're up to 67. But a couple of them I had on there twice. So, yep, Tom and Jerry is number 53. And they might be on here again, too. Because I did write down a bunch that day. You guys were giving me ideas. Oh, I've done Dennis the Menace and I didn't mark it off. So, yeah, every day it's kind of hard to choose what I'm going to do. Karen, you can draw it too. I believe that with all my heart. And the reason I believe that is if you just practice, 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 and use a, start out with a grid and start paying close attention to line relationships, you could draw this. Because all it is a series of lines that connect with each other. So I believe anybody, virtually anybody, can learn to draw. You have to have the desire and the willingness to do the time. But I believe that anybody can learn. And then learn some basic shading tips, you know. Anything that's going away from you is going to have a shadow. Where his head here is bigger than his neck, he's going to have a shadow there. The bow might cast a little bit of a shadow around it. because it sticks out further than his sleeve, right? See, I'm a little hesitant because I know I want to do this one in color later. And I don't want to have to go to the trouble to erase whatever I've got on here. His nose might cast a little bit of a shadow underneath it. But a lot of it, too, I'll want to do with color. But start out, you know, if you really want to learn to draw, start it with something simple. Because believe me, I didn't jump out of my mother's womb drawing. I mean, I've really had to learn. I don't believe that I have the natural talent, say, that Dee Dee does. Dee Dee has a natural talent, for sure. But I'm not going to discount all the work that she's put in either. I mean, she has definitely done her time. And it's just real basic shading. Helps a little bit. Now all I'm doing is smudging the graphite that is already there. Or whatever's left on the tortillon. Now I'm going to go back and pick some of it up where I got it, I think, too dark. Maggie, I'm not sure, but nobody else is having that problem. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your computer, Maggie. Yeah, I wish I could give you some free advice, but it sounds to me like you're having computer issues. It's not a Ustream issue. Is Felix the cat on the list? Judy, he is not. For no other reason than when I was in college, they turned Felix the cat into like an X-rated cartoon. So I left it off for that reason. I'm feeling sorry for Maggie. I wish I had some free advice for her, but I really don't. I don't think anybody else is having that trouble. Are you, or does anybody know? But it sounds to me like she's having a computer problem. I'm going to, for the time being, color in this little part of his eye. But in the original, his eye was such a pretty blue. But I'm going to color it in for purposes of this. All right, I'm going to go ahead. That looks okay to me now. Maybe that might be a little dark there. Yeah, that's looking okay to me now. All right. Let's see. Hope Gina's okay. Yeah, I think it's her computer, not Ustream 2. All right, now I'm going to do the lettering. Let's see, what do I want? I think I'll use the one for this. And it was such simple lettering. I think I did pretty good. Now what I'm itching to do, I'm not going to, but I'm itching to get out a straight edge to make these lines absolutely straight. But I'm not going to do that. Yeah, the H is pretty stinky. My uprights aren't the same width, so I'm going to try and fix that. Don't know if I succeeded, but oh well. Alright, and I thought because I'm lazy and really don't want to start any more projects before Inktober is over, I thought today, sorry I was not on screen, that I would Zentangle again today because I had so much fun last night. I'm going to look back and see. I don't know if I want to do the lettering in solid black. Let me look how they show it. Yeah, see, I like that lettering a lot too. But I didn't have room for that lettering, obviously. What the heck? I don't know which lettering I was looking at when I did this either. Look at how many different styles of lettering they've used for Pinocchio. Generally, they pick one and stick with it, but he's been around for so long. I think that may be the lettering I used. I think it was. Nope, because it uses capitals and I have lowercase, so that wasn't it. I don't remember if the lettering had any other embellishments on it, so that's why I'm looking for it. Maybe I dreamed all this stuff up in my head. Maybe it really wasn't. There's probably the one I used. All right, come on. It's not wanting to. Oh, there it finally is. Okay, see, it does have some embellishment in it. I don't know if I want to go to all that trouble. I think what I'll do is just shadow around the edges, I think is what I'll do. and leave it all white. I'll do it with the 5 and that'll be all I do. Right? Are you guys bored to death yet? Good. I'm glad I did this because it'll give me a chance to fix that N. Because it was pretty stinky, and it's still pretty stinky. That's all right. Alright, I'd say I've spent enough time on this today. That'll be fine. Of course you're bored. Oh. Alright, that's as good as it's going to get, boys and girls. Pinocchio is done. Inktober is done. He will go in the book. You guys want me to flip through all of them real quick? Because the book is getting pretty much fun. I mean, I have to say, I'm enjoying the book. All right, good night, Melody. Have sweet dreams if you're going to bed. All right, here, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. I made this book one day on stream. It's been a while ago now, out of the magical papers, and I love this. I love this cover a lot, so I kept this one for myself. And so I'm doing Inktober in it, and I love the inside pages. That's just like magic to me. It's so awesome. So that's what I'm doing. This is the magical papers that I kept for myself. Hi, Jean. So day number 1 was peanuts. And when I go back and look at them, there's things where I could touch up, and but I'm not gonna. Thank you, Scooby. So day 1 was just Snoopy dragging the Inktober banner, and then little Lulu. And I don't know why I picked any of them for any particular day, okay? Just whatever day they happened is the day they happened. So this was little Lulu, and I think my favorite part of this one is the little mouse. The mouse is very fun. And he's tiny. I mean, he is way tiny on the page. Because you got to remember, these pages are only almost 5.5 inch wide by 4 1/4 inch high. So the pages are not real big. It's 1/4 of an 8.5 by 11 inch sheet. And some days I wish it was oriented like this, but I didn't. I oriented it like this. So there's little Lulu. And my camera is so crooked. How in the world? Alright, that's better. And then Tweety and Sylvester. I like Tweety and Sylvester a lot. But I like the book getting full up. Popeye. I still have not done. In fact, I need to write myself a note because I need to do a full body olive oil for Spoiled Brat Eileen. So I will be drawing olive oil again. I don't know if I'll do it as part of Inktober, but I will be doing it again. And then Dumbo. I think I did this one on stream, or I at least inked it on stream. Now this one I did add a little Twilight white for the eyes later, but I didn't really want to be doing that. You watched a lady demonstrating brushos in the same way you do the magicals. They look good too. I don't need any more of that. Okay? Just saying. Elmer Fudd, Daffy Duck and Bugs. Now some of these appear on my list as one drawing, and then I went ahead and combined them all into one. So, and probably what happened on this was I picked the Elmer Fudd first, and then I went back and picked different Daffys from other pictures and added them to it. So when it comes to scale and stuff, they may not be exact to scale, but who cares? Here's Dennis the Menace. This is Robert Vaughn. And I'm glad I put him on rough. This was a really fun one to draw. I like this one a lot. Betty Boop makes me think of my mother. That one could be erased a little better. She would have been fun in color as well. This is probably my favorite to date. I love Pogo. I love this drawing. I don't know why. I love this drawing. I really do. Pogo is fun. Oh, brushos are more budget friendly. Haha. I'll show you in just a minute, Karen. Speedy Gonzalez. I like him pretty good. Did I do him on stream too? I don't know. Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell, I would like to redo this entire one. She definitely needs color, and I was mad at her mouth. I did not like her mouth, but oh well, who cares? I did like the lettering, however. But yeah, Tinkerbell definitely needs color. Petunia and Porky Pig. So I like them. I think they came out good. And they were two separate drawings that I put together. They did not appear together. I picked two different drawings. And I didn't do the lettering on this. I just wrote my own handwriting on this. Mr. Magoo. I love Mr. Magoo. I like the lettering on this. So some days you can tell I probably spent more time doing the lettering. He was pretty darn easy to draw, actually. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, brushos aren't permanent. Bullwinkle and Rocky. This was pretty fun, too. And then on this one, you know, I could have included Natasha and what's the other guy's name? But Bullwinkle was fun. Roadrunner. This, again, I did two different pictures and combined them on the page. You won't see this like this. Roadrunner's face. His eyes were kind of hard to draw. I didn't realize his eyes were pointy like that. And I goofed up his beak, but you guys probably don't even notice that. But those are the things that happen that I just go, oh, I could kick your butt. But anyway, yeah. Hubby loved the Mr. Magoo. I liked it too, Julie. Thank you. Tell Hubs thank you. This one would be kind of fun in color because the Roadrunner's actually shades of blue. Snidely Whiplash. All right, there you go. Boris. I don't know what his name was Boris. I think CB is right. And then here's today's Pinocchio. So we're 16 days into Inktober, which is over halfway now. I think we only, well, no, we have 15 more. So I've drawn 16. I've got 15 to go. I'm over halfway done, so I'm happy about that. Oh, and I got to finish coloring in those dots, too. And the way I'm keeping them in the book is just like a traveler's notebook, only I just use a rubber band. I mean, a piece of elastic that I cut and use it as a binder. It's just in the center of the book. Is the only way I'm doing that. So the pages can come in and out, in and out, and when I'm done, if I decide that I'm going to keep them in this book, I may just reuse this journal for other stuff. So I could bind these in another method. So yeah, that I haven't decided. Yeah, the paper is folded. And I don't draw on the back because it bleeds through. And that's fine with me. I don't care. So that's where we're at in Inktober. I like Inktober. I'm a fan. I am a fan of Inktober for sure. I wonder if I should stop this recording and do another one. I think I will. So I'm going to stop this and put it inking my Inktober drawing, but I'm going to go ahead and continue. So hang out, you guys. If you watch this, thank you, and there'll be another recording.